It's 10 trivia questions on Ted Lasso and my story on how I got to host trivia for the cast. This is Trivia with Buds. What it believe, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show and listening to it wherever you're at in the world. Today, it's a very special episode to kick off a very special week of Ted Lasso-inspired trivia. I'm your host, Ryan Buds, and I'm the luckiest trivia host in the world because last week I got to host trivia for the cast of one of my favorite shows of all time and currently, Ted Lasso. Got the call to go to LA, kind of last minute, and put on a trivia extravaganza for a couple members of the cast and an audience of 200, while the main cast was doing sort of a red carpet walkthrough event. It was very surreal. It was very fun. And basically, I got to LA and we did a run through with the event. I, of course, used CrowdPurr, which is my go-to to run any professional trivia event. Shout out to Ross Newton and CrowdPurr for always making sure that service works fantastically so I can look good. And we customized 3 rounds of Ted Lasso trivia for this audience to play on their smartphones in a big theater. And it went off without a hitch. It was fantastic. And I got to jump on a stage, stand at a podium, and have 3 members of the cast kind of play along with the trivia with the audience answering those questions. And those 3 cast members were the actor who plays Van Damme, the actor who plays Will Kitman, and the actor who plays Steven, who is, Richard on the show. He's the French actor. So they were all on the stage. It was a ton of fun. And Yvette Nicole Brown from Community was the co-host of the trivia with me, who is the sweetest lady I've ever met, and very, very grateful for her kindness. When I got there, she goes, "Rye, this is your thing. I want you to look good and shine in the spotlight. Just tell me what I got to do." And I was like, what? I couldn't believe it because I've seen her in a million things. And fun fact, I was watching something on the plane on the way out there, and I glanced over to the woman's iPad next to me on the plane. And in the exact moment I glanced over, it was Yvette Nicole Brown in a cameo scene as a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent in Avengers Endgame. And I wanted to tell the woman, hey, I'm going to be on stage with her tomorrow. But she'd be like, great. But anyway, I told Yvette Nicole Brown, I'm like, I just watched you out of the corner of my eye on a movie, the biggest movie of all time that made $1 billion, a couple billion. And now I'm on stage with you and you're asking me what to do. It was just the craziest thing. And so once we were done with the trivia, Yvette Nicole Brown hosted a panel for the full cast, and they all came on stage, and she asked them great questions, and I got to watch that whole thing from about 5 feet away. And hopefully it'll be posted online at some point. It's not up there yet, but very, very cool experience. And here's one last fun thing that happened. When we were doing the trivia, we got to the very end, and they had all this cool signed memorabilia they were going to give away to the top 3 winners of the trivia. So a girl named Jennifer won, and I said, Jennifer, get up here. And she came on stage, and we gave her a sign that said Believe, that was signed by the cast, which was very cool. I wanted that, by the way. And then I said, oh, and in second place was Jason. Jason, get up here. And so Jason Sudeikis hops on stage, the star of Ted Lasso, who plays Ted Lasso. And I'm kind of face to face with him, and he goes, I'm Jason. And I said, I know. And the audience is laughing at this interaction, and I don't understand what's happening. He's trying to tell me he's the Jason on the leaderboard. He played the whole trivia, and he got second place. This girl, Jennifer, somehow knew more quicker time than the creator of the show. But we high-fived on stage, and it was a really fun moment. And I can't thank everybody from Apple enough for having me at this event. It was a dream come true. It's one thing to go host trivia for any huge TV show or movie or celebrity or anything like that. But it's another thing when you love the show. You love the people on the show. And I'm in the middle of watching this show. I'm all caught up on the show as I go out to get this gig and to be mingling with all those people you feel like you know are part of their family in a weird way because you've been watching them for hours and hours on your TV at home. So everybody couldn't have been nicer. It was the coolest experience I've ever gotten to do, and very excited to share that story with you guys today. So if you love Ted Lasso, this is the episode for you. You can play along with multiple choice trivia today, and we've got a great lineup for the rest of the week. We're going to do Jason Sudeikis movies tomorrow. We're going to do UK football on Wednesday. We're going to do actors' resumes, so other actors and actresses from Ted Lasso and other things they were in or have worked on for Thursday. And then Friday, we'll close it out with some harder, non-multiple choice Ted Lasso trivia. So we're calling it Ted Lasso Week, and you may have noticed the brand new logo, which, of course, I had to reach out to my friend Brian Ward. I said, can you make a logo where it looks like I'm Ted Lasso? And he said, yes. So thank you to Brian Ward, who's made all my character logos over the last 3 or 4 years. He is fantastic and so quick at making my art dreams come true. So thank you to Brian Ward. One last thing is, at the end of all of the trivia, I got to mingle with the cast of this show. I got to talk to all these great actors and actresses that I love from Ted Lasso. So I had a great conversation with Jeremy Swift, who plays Higgins, if you watch the show. And I said, so you have 5 boys on the show. How many kids do you have in real life? And he said 2. So he has 2 kids. He does not have 5. There's a fun fact about the actor who plays Higgins. And I got to talk to Roy Kent himself, Brett Goldstein. And I actually took a picture with him. And you can see that picture, that selfie of me and Brett Goldstein on the Patreon page, patreon.com/triviawithbuds. If you're not signed up, I'll be posting fun pictures and exclusive stuff in there all week long. So if you're a fan of this show, and especially Ted Lasso, go give it a peek. There's going to be some cool stuff in there, and Patreon rewards coming right here at the beginning of May if you are a Patreon subscriber. Okay, I think that is my full story. Again, a little bit longer intro than you're probably used to, but hopefully you got a kick out of hearing what I got a kick out of just last week. This categories game today, the letter is C, and we've got items in a suitcase, bad habits, and kinds of dances. Starting with the C, items in a suitcase, bad habits, and kinds of dances. All right, we're ready to dive into some relatively easy multiple choice Ted Lasso trivia. Here we go. All right, it's Ted Lasso trivia. Let's see what you know. Question number 1. What state is Ted from? Is it Kansas, Kentucky, or Nebraska? Number 1, what state is Ted from? Kansas, Kentucky, or Nebraska? Question number 2, what is the name of Coach Beard's on and off again girlfriend? Linda, Stacy, or Jane? Number 2, what is the name of Coach Beard's on and off again girlfriend? Linda, Stacy, or Jane? Number 3, what color is the box Ted gives Rebecca every morning containing his homemade biscuits? Is it blue, pink, or green? Number 3, what color is the box Ted gives Rebecca every morning containing his homemade biscuits? Blue, pink, or green? Question number 4, which actress does Roy Kent say he once dated? Gina Gershon, Cindy Crawford, or Vanna White? Number 4, which actress does Roy Kent say he once dated? Gina Gershon, Cindy Crawford, or Vanna White? Question number 5, which character's motto is football is life? Jamie Tart, Danny Rojas, or Ted Lasso? Number 5, which character's motto is football is life? Jamie Tart, Danny Rojas, or Ted Lasso? Number 6, on season 3, the team travels to what city featuring windmills? Amsterdam, Germany, or Belgium? Number 6, on season 3, the team travels to what city featuring windmills? Amsterdam, Germany, or Belgium? Question number 7, what type of cuisine is featured at Nate's favorite restaurant? Is it Greek, Asian, or Mexican? Number 7, what type of cuisine is featured at Nate's favorite restaurant? Greek, Asian, or Mexican? Number 8, what toy does Ted buy his son for Christmas? Nintendo Switch, scooter, or drone? Number 8, what kind of toy does Ted buy his son for Christmas? A Nintendo Switch, a scooter, or a drone? Question number 9, what social media site does Keeley promote with members of the team? Banter, Hookup, or Dately? What social media site does Keeley promote with members of the team? Banter, Hookup, or Dately? Ted Lasso number 10. What Disney song does Rebecca sing during a bar karaoke session with the whole team? A Whole New World, Let It Go, or Under the Sea? What Disney song does Rebecca sing karaoke for? A Whole New World, Let It Go, or Under the Sea? And question number 11, the 2-point bonus question, a little bit tougher here. Question number 11, what year was AFC Richmond founded? 1897, 1902, or 1914? What year was AFC Richmond founded? 1897, 1902, or 1914? Those are all your questions on Ted Lasso Trivia. We'll be right back with the answers after this. We are back with the answers to Ted Lasso multiple choice trivia. Let's see how you did on this round. Number 1, what state is Ted from? He's from Kansas. Kansas is Ted's home state. Number 2, what is the name of Coach Beard's on and off again girlfriend? Her name is Jane. We had Linda, Stacy, and Jane. Jane is the answer there. And Coach Beard, one of my favorite characters in the show, just got his Funko, which you can get at Target. It is a Comic-Con exclusive, I believe, that you can only get at Comic-Con or at Target. And I went to my Target. They had 2 left. I went to buy both of them, but the bottom of one of them had no bottom. There's no bottom on the box at all. So I left that one there, but I did get a great condition. Coach Beard dancing at like his rave in his special episode from season 2, where he has a hula hoop on and he's pointing. It's fantastic, and I hope to get it signed by one day by the actor who plays Coach Beard. That would be awesome. Number 3, what color is the box Ted gives Rebecca every morning containing his homemade biscuits? It's pink. And I actually got to bring home a replica of this box. They had the biscuits at this event that I was at hosting trivia. They had a big pyramid of those biscuit boxes. So I brought that home for Ashley, who also loves the show. And when she picked me up at the airport, she was like, you got to be kidding me. And we ate those biscuits. They were delicious. Number 4, which actress does Roy Kent say he once dated? That's Gina Gershon. Gina Gershon. And Ted says, oh, that makes me so happy. Number 5, what character's motto is football is life? That's Danny Rojas. Danny Rojas. Number 6, on season 3, the team travels to what city featuring windmills? Amsterdam. And Jamie's character talks about going there as a kid on trips with his mom and learning all about it. And he tells Roy about his adventures. Number 7, what type of cuisine is featured at Nate's favorite restaurant? It is Greek. He always wants to sit in that front window table. Greek. Number 8, what toy does Ted buy his son for Christmas? A drone on the Christmas episode. Number 9, what social media site does Keeley promote with members of the team? Banter, with no E, B-A-N-T-R, Banter. Number 10, what Disney song does Rebecca sing karaoke for at a bar? That is Let It Go from Frozen, Let It Go. And the bonus for 2 points, what year was AFC Richmond founded? The answer there, 1897. And there you have it, some fun Ted Lasso trivia to kick off Ted Lasso week. Remember, a bunch of Ted Lasso-inspired categories going up all this week to commemorate a fun memory in my life of hosting trivia for the cast just last week. It was so cool. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/trivia with buds to see some exclusive pictures and fun stuff over there if you want to see more. And email me, ryanbuds@gmail.com, anytime if you have any questions about this whole thing that I got to do. As you could tell, I love talking about it. We have a fact of the day for you. And the fact of the day for today is about Walt Disney. Walt Disney started sketching regularly when he was just 4 years old. Disney started sketching regularly when he was 4 years old. And for this category, we have these items here. Items in a suitcase starts with a C. I'm going to say clothes. That's a nice, easy one. Bad habits. How about chewing your nails? Because I do that. It's my worst bad habit, I think, that I recognize myself. And kinds of dances, the cha-cha slide. Oh, man. Put all those things together. That's a fun vacation, right? Biting your nails, cha-cha slide, and packing those suitcases. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode. Thanks for telling a friend who maybe loves Ted Lasso to listen to all the episodes this week. And we'll see you next time for more trivia with Buds. Cheers.